Hi everybody, how are y'all doing this afternoon? I've slipped back into Southern speak, so for you guys that don't speak Southern speak, y'all means you guys, yous guys, wherever you're from, you. Anyhow, how are you guys doing today? I'm actually dressed. You notice that? I got like actual clothes on. I've been doing some things, pretty soon everything will stop. There won't be any business going on. So I just had a meeting with a lawyer this morning and had to take my mom for some routine blood work and been out shopping, a little bit of grocery shopping this afternoon. So I said, I think I will look proper today. Although I've got a stain on this shirt. Isn't that just like me? I try to dress and I actually have a stain. All right. Like I told you guys, I've been plotting and planning the last week and a half. It's all trying to figure out what we're going to be doing in 2015. And if any of you guys that have watched me for a while, I'm really into my yoga, even though I've actually been slack for the past 3 weeks. But yoga is a very good workout. It's great for you. But I do my yoga for something else other than just the pure getting it out of your body, the adrenaline, just getting it going. So I've been looking for something else. I've been looking for something in 2015. I'm about to get physical again. I haven't been physical for a while, I got into this thing and I kind of went through that whole, and it's cool to be so skinny and blah, blah, blah. I want to get my power back. I'm not going back that much, but so I've been looking around for workouts. I've been looking around for what I want to do. So I bought myself, I'll get to the main course of this discussion in a minute because the yoga's going to keep on. That's my main focus for other reasons. I had ordered when I was in the States, I think I mentioned it on a video, I ordered myself a heavy boxing bag, and when I went to Pensacola the other day, I got myself some good gloves for working on that, so that's going to be a hella workout. If you don't think that's a workout, people, I don't hear too many people out of exercise throwing that out there. You get your frustrations out, and it's a killer workout. I mean, if you don't believe me, give it a try. Try to set a timer and try to go for 3 minutes hitting a heavy bag consistently. Go to the gym, get somebody to show you a few just basic punches and a few combos and work yourself out a little routine. But just basically try to, keep your arms working, work that bag, get your shoulders into it, get everything into it. It hardens the body. That's why fighters have these hard bodies. They're not necessarily swole up huge, but they're hard as rocks. But when I come into the States, I usually, I don't get a lot of magazines, but I will pick up Men's Health from time to time just because I need reading. When I'm here, I like to soak in a hot tub a lot because it's cold up here and I don't get to do that back home. So I'll soak in a hot tub, I'll get something, just some fluff reading material. But every once in a while, that's why I like Men's Health. It's not one of those hardcore fitness magazines, but I will find, if I buy one, I will usually find at least one article that really makes it worth having bought it. And with this one, 5 words changed my life. 5 words. I've been obsessed for the past, I bought this, I think, on Thursday, the day after I came in. I have been obsessed with this idea since I came in. And the 5 words that caught my eye on the cover were the craziest body weight workout. Now, I've been doing a lot of body weight stuff. Well, not a lot, but my routine with any of the resistance work over the past 3 months has been a lot of body weight because I do push-ups. So I've supplemented, my workout's basically been push-ups and then I use dumbbells. Well, when I found this and then I opened it up, I'm like, okay, what are they going to show you? And what are you trying to learn how to do 100 push-ups again? Because I've been to these websites that lay out a program, and then I saw it. I saw this guy, man. And I'm not going to try to show you pictures in the magazine. I'm going to put some links down below on this one. And then there were 3 more words that just mesmerized me. When I saw, check out this video on YouTube with the mythic title, Hannibal for King. This is the sickest form of exercise you're going to ever see in your life. Well, I'm going to put the link down below for him, but the things he's doing with his body, we're talking total body control. I started reading and I started looking into this, and I realized I didn't know anything at all before about body weight workouts. One big thing about body weight workouts that people don't know is you can go to the gym, you can lift these heavy weights, you can be in there benching 400 pounds. Those work the muscles. A lot of these guys in the gym, and it makes sense to me because I used to lift really heavy in college, and I've lifted heavy several times in my life, and I always ate. You were always nursing your joints. You know, you smell, haven't you gone to the gym, you smell Bengay and they're everywhere. And you're always hurting. Even if you're strong, you're always hurting. This is about functional. I always have been, you know, I've talked about that, and that's what I've been looking for, functional fitness. And this, the progression of this, the way this is set up, is it strengthens the tendons and the ligaments. It strengthens these joints. So it gives you real strength. It gives you functional strength. Some of the things I've been watching, there's nobody that lifts weights in the gym that could keep up and that could do these things. And then as I'm watching the videos, you know, I watched the one, this is like a video. This guy was living, and he probably, I don't know what he eats. You know, I'm sure he doesn't eat anything like us, but I'll get to doing body weight training vegan style in a minute. But anyway, this guy was doing it, so he wasn't probably top nutrition. He was actually staying in a shelter, and this was his form of exercise. And one day he's out on the, I guess, playground or outside gym, wherever they have all these bars. You know, it's all about bars. There's push-ups, but there's also a lot of bar work too. And one of his friends videotaped him. He uploads that video to YouTube, and just like that it goes viral, and this guy's life changed. Now, he's not in big money. He's actually kind of gotten a little bit left behind because, you know, he's not a business guy, and there's people that have come in and capitalized on it. But he does well. He's a trainer. But anyway, that's nothing to it. When I saw this, I mean, I was like literally blown away. I watched him doing this one. The video went viral, blew up, 10 million hits so far, and it just started this whole movement. I'm starting to see, you know, I went from his videos to bar stars. There's like all different groups. Apparently there's a movement around the country. It's big in Eastern Europe. You know, those Eastern Europeans, and I saw even some good videos that were just slamming because these guys are sick. They're psycho. And this one dude was doing it, and he had it to Serbian rap in the back. So anyhow, I keep moving, I keep looking around, and I come across something, and then I come across this tutorial. And another title comes into my head that I think later down the line will be something that changes my life too. And it was going to tell me, at first when I saw Hannibal for King, I'm looking at this just going, okay, how am I going to make myself a routine? How am I going to work my way into doing this? Well, I came across another resource called Convict Conditioning. Now, there's some controversy about how authentic the story is, but it's supposedly written by a guy that's been in, that did, like, you know, he was in prison for a good 20 years of his life, and talking about how, you know, a lot of times, a lot of prisons, they don't allow weights, and they won't have weights, or convicts are locked up in their cells. So they developed a system where it didn't take any equipment. So this guy takes notes through the years. He trained people in prison, you know, and this was a functional thing because in prison you're not doing it to look sweet. Ooh, I'm doing it like this, looking for the girls, you know, trying to be a pretty boy or something. In there it's about surviving. It's about having a strong body, a functional body. And you know, when you're developing this kind of strength, you're developing your speed, your explosiveness, everything. So I heard about this convict conditioning. I start reading a little bit about this. And then when I came across the method of doing this convict conditioning, I was just like, I was sold. I said, okay, Amazon, where's Amazon? It's each exercise, it's broken down into the 6 big exercises. Now, I'm going to put a link for convict conditioning down there also. I'm a link to the tutorial. It breaks it down where I don't care if you're weak as a kitten. I don't care if you can't do one proper push-up. There's 6 exercises, and they all culminate in the master exercise. Just for example, the push-up. The push-up culminate, like when you're at the master level, you're doing controlled, slow, one-arm push-ups. These guys are doing sets of 15 and 20. Now that's way down the road. They start with a progression. There's 10 different progressions within this, and you don't go to the next one until you have mastered the one before. Now I thought they'd probably do, you know, kind of like the girl push-ups, the old-fashioned girl push-ups where you're on your knees. It even starts against the wall. So I mean, if you can walk, You know, if you're even like 3 steps out of the grave, you can start and do this, and it's a progression thing. Now me, I'm the old man. I bought the book just yesterday. I've been watching mad videos. I wanted to actually see if I could get a hard, you know, an actual book, but it's from a small distribution, or it's not like it's not one of the major publishing houses. So all I was able to get was the ebook. Anyhow, I'm committed. I mean, I'm all in, and I'm going to do it the right way. Even though I can do push-ups, it's about learning the form and doing perfect and proper form doing this. Because all this swinging and blah, 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 that's ego. That's ego to try to do more weight, or that's ego to try to do more reps or whatever. And the progression is brilliant. And I'm dedicated. When I get back to Costa Rica, it's on. It's on, and I'm going to start from the very bottom, and in that way, it's going to be like my yoga practice. I'm not going to focus on the outcome. I'm not going to focus on the results. I'm just going to do the work. I'm going to be patient if it takes me a year. But I know, come January 1st, 2016, not 15, but 16, I will have made some progress. I don't know how far I can go in 1 year if I'm diligent with it, but I think I can go pretty far if I just progress down the line. Now the next guy, this guy just came across yesterday. Now you guys might really be interested in this. A couple of vegans that I network with, and I'd never heard of him. Have you guys ever heard of Frank Medrano? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's Hispanic, so I'm pronouncing the Hispanic Medrano or Medrano. Something like that. Anyway, he even does it. His wife does it with him. This guy's sick, man. He's vegan. He is vegan. His body is just chiseled. I don't even know if he's got a 1% body fat, but just the things he can do is amazing. And that just even made it even more exciting when I saw a vegan doing this kind of stuff. And he's working out with this bad dude, C.T. Fletcher. C.T. Fletcher's a beast. And of course, he eats meat and he's huge, but he's showing some serious props for Medrano. So that was just real exciting for me. But yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. And I would love to have a training partner. I would love to have a long distance training partner. We could Skype, we could motivate each other, and I don't care if it's female. This can be done, like I say, you can start from the bottom. I don't care about what the physical level is, but I would really just like to find somebody with heart. I would like to find somebody that doesn't do excuses. I would like to find somebody that would commit to me like I would commit to them, and we could be a team. Now, if I get more, if there might be some people interested out there, this is kind of a personal thing, so I mean, I'm not going to go do one of those everyday blog things again, but I am going to do this fairly regularly on my blog to keep it going, at least something once a week. I really just want one training partner, and I want the ideal training partner for me, but anybody else is more than welcome to follow along. And I'm going to do photos. I'm going to do a couple of before photos on myself. I'll try to kind of outline the process that I'm going to be using, and you can follow along there. But anyhow, I'm going to put those links below. I'm going to put the link below for the Hannibal for King video that started it all for me. I will put, I don't know if I know what I'll do. I'm just going to put the word Convict Conditioning. You can look around on, you can Google that. And it's not the person that wrote the book that's doing it, but I will put the link to a tutorial down there also. And I'll throw in Frank Medrano too. There'll be, in other words, there's just going to be a whole bunch of links down below if you're interested. But anyhow, man, I'm stoked for 2015. I mean, I'm not trying to look too far ahead, and I'm enjoying my time here, and I'm not like, hurry, 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 I want to get back so I can get started, but I am. And now I'm working on the food part. I'm working on how I'm going to get in all those calories in a day, because I'm going to be active. This is going to be the core. My yoga's got to come every day, but I told you guys I want to get back in the water surfing too, so I might just have to become an eating machine. I mean, I've been trying to eat 3,000 calories, and I haven't been super active, but dude, if I'm doing all this, I'm just going to basically have to be eating all the time. Oh, isn't that a shame? Anyhow, thanks for joining me this afternoon, and I hope all of you are doing well, and I hope I find just that right training partner, and I'm going to be picky on that, so don't anybody get their feelings hurt or whatever if anybody should contact, but you know, you can still follow along, but I need that motivation. I need just that right person. Anyhow, Monday today, getting close to the big holidays, so I might make another video, but I imagine it's time to start powering down. Not too many people are going to be playing around on YouTube. So anyhow, if I don't see you in the next couple of days, I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful week anyway, no matter what you celebrate. I love you guys. Don't ever forget that. Peace.